Alright. I respect it. Is it? Okay, I looked into this. So, I was looking at this page, and I realized that her mental age is unknown. Her activation is unknown. There's a lot of unknowns about her, and that makes me extremely curious. God, I want to see her story so fucking bad. But yeah, I was looking through everyone's, and I noticed hers. But yeah, there's like fucking. Oh yeah, I did give her a bunch of gifts. I noticed I could do that. You know, I did that. Actually, I might even do more right now. Here, take all of it.
I'll take this. And would you kindly also hand in all the stuff you got for the others?
I didn't know she said that! I had my volume off when I did this, so I didn't actually hear what she said over Reddit, because I wanted to actually experience it, you know, on video. That is fucking hilarious. She's like, oh, thank you. I know you're hoarding for everyone else. Hand that shit over as well. It's like, wait, what? It's like, I didn't stutter. You're right, ma'am. What am I possibly doing? Here, take all their shit. They don't need it. She's like, kindly hand over everything else. It's like, I'm the only one that matters. I feel like she has massive yandere energy. You think about anyone else, she'd probably kill you and them. Like, it's kind of funny.
I'll take this. And would you kindly also hand in all the stuff you got for the others?
That's fucking hilarious, man. Yeah, so that's the thing.
You want to know about Cerberus's commandant? Save it. You're not getting anything from me.
But are we close? Anyway, secret. So this is a bunch of lore. Eventually, I will have a video where I just go through everyone's. We'll have to get them really high up in friendship. But I will go through all of their things here because I do want to know all of this. But not now. What I really want to do right now, I guess I should mention that if you couldn't tell, I got all of their final generic outfits, or a lot of their final generic outfits. Well, for a lot of them, not all of them though. Because I maxed out all of her. I think this is the recommended one they wanted me to get, right? Yeah, Da Vinci and that or whatever. Yeah, so I think I got that, and so I maxed them all out. And because I maxed them all out, I got, you know, a lot of battle points. And so I just shared it among all the characters. So, because I realized that I could just get their freaking outfits if I just do that. So I did that. I'm using her because she's like in a recommended team for, that's not, how do I do this? The details. Right? Like, she's in one of the recommended teams, and I have these all, so I was like, I might as well make the team, right? Anyway, putting all that aside, I'm level 69. Nice. So that's great. Now, what I really wanted to do today is I want to do wishes. Oh, what is this? Sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, so, I missed out. Oh, sure. Whatever. I missed out on the anniversary, you know, whatever, I guess. But I did notice that I'm like 3 away from a random S rank. So I feel like I should just get the random S rank. Also, if I got more of these, personally, I would want more of you. Just max you out. I mean, like, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do 3 wishes. Or rolls, or whatever. Fucking. Okay. Okay. So this is the last one, right? I'm pretty sure this is going to be the S rank. So... Okay. Alright. Yep, that's the S rank, and
I will become stronger. And I will earn my place by your side.
hey, look, I got Yukari from Persona 3. I'm kidding. All right, I guess that's that then. I have no particular, you know, opinion on that. She's cool. Is she? What is she? She's an attacker. That's actually pretty good. Plus, brain. What the fuck am I trying to say? Oh yeah, I did look at her outfits. I mean, actually, these are basically all the same. I didn't. Huh. Anyway, yeah, her recommended teams. I know there was a character that was recommended for her that I did actually want. Funny enough, wasn't it Ayla? No. Yes. Well, no. They wanted the A rank one. This is the S rank one. So, great, I guess. I don't know. Was it you? I feel like I remember her somewhere here. There we go. Now I can make this team. So that's great. I have no weapon for her. So, I mean, you know, I'll level her up when I can, I guess. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's it. Other than that, I don't really think there was anything else. Dorms. What are you yelling at me? Wait, what are you yelling at me, Bill? I thought I did everything. Chores? I didn't know that finished. Okay. Either way, I have like 7k right now, so I can get what? 75k I meant. So how I can get how much? 37, and I have 13 days left. That's very on the nose. I'm really not sure. I haven't calculated how much I get every day, so I don't actually know if I'll be able to reach it by then. It's definitely going to be close. Like, very, very close. But we'll see. Like, honestly, I don't really... Like, I'll be straight with you. I don't really care whether I get her or not. But, like, you know... If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Because, honestly, out of the archers, I actually want to build Bianca. Did I get a bow for her? I guess I didn't. But, actually, did I? What the fuck? Yeah, I've been doing, I don't actually know what it's called. It's, I always go to you to get it because I'm basically trying to get this. So this thing, yeah, whatever this is, I do it anytime I can. Anytime anytime I can. So I can see if I can get any weapons. I think you just saw that actually, but I got the flute. Which is great, you know, if I fucking get her. But other than that, yeah, I guess that's it. Story time. Yeah, so last time we stopped and I noticed that I could do this, and so I want to do this before we do anything else. To eat and survive is an instinct of life. To feed everyone is his wish. I see. 3 years after the Great Evacuation. 3 years since Watanabe left Babylonia and wandered on the surface. Traveling across the globe, joining different camps, meeting survivors, and the past few years have not been any quieter for him than the ones he spent fighting the corrupted. Before he realizes it, he has gathered quite a group of companions during this turbulent time. Soldiers that Babylonia could not take in, displaced people struggling in temporary shelters, collaborators when camps combined, folks abandoned by other Earth-based organizations, and most recently, the refugees who have roamed the surface for some time. Boss, Throwing the small bag of spice back to his companion, Watanabe takes off his gloves and dusts his hands, praying that the large pot of boiling stew before him is enough to sustain the camp for just a little longer. The soldier grabs the small bag and crudely stuffs it inside the Gani sack on his back. Ingredients and spices rustle upon his push. Shushu, stop staring. There will be enough food for y'all. Stuffing the Gani sack, the soldier waves away the refugees waiting outside the food truck and staring at the food. They hunch a little bit away from the window, but they clearly have no intention to leave. The mood in the camp has been tense since the food was stolen for the third time in a month. The soldiers managing the camp are quite nervous, faced with challenges of distributing food and earning the people's trust. The food truck is not guarded to make resource access easier for non-military personnel, but soldiers on their breaks all hang around the food supply, keeping an eye out for thieves among the people or themselves. The constant anxiety has waned everyone's spirit, and they are starving before they realize it. Even when the soldier tries to cover his groaning stomach with his cough, it does not escape Watanabe's ears. Just hold on a little longer. Lunch is about to be ready. Something to eat for once? We gave so much to that humanities corp and got so little in return. We would have all starved if it weren't for the foraging team punching above their weight. Enjoy your lunch then, since we still have to negotiate partnership with that camp. Soma has been gone for a few hours already, so the negotiation can't be going well, as expected. They have plenty of supplies at their disposal, so they won't collaborate with us that easily. Just trust that our diplomat will do her best. We still have a backup plan if the talks fail. It'll be a battle that we have to prepare for later. That battle is why we must keep you well fed. The branch of MRE we got recently should give you enough energy to fight. This MRE ration, made by the Eston group, used to get a lot of complaints for their quality, but years of formation have made them quite nutritious and more suitable for prolonged combat. It's fine fighting the corrupted Colossus, but fighting those people. Stop sounding so defeated. There's never an easy battle. We all have our missions and objectives. Let's eat first, boss. Let's get going. Alright, almost there. We're still an ingredient short, but we don't have time for that right now. We'll have to... Are you missing this? A small hand reaches out and hands Watanabe, revealing a strange looking herb. That's right. Dehurian. Angelica. Thanks. It's nutritious and beneficial herb rarely found in the desert. Where did you find this? I was just walking around. Watanabe looks at the unkept child in damaged gear before him. He saw many similar children when he roamed the surface, but he has never seen such a impassive boy with an indifferent gaze only found in adults. He gazes to the right, and Leon, who is guarding the supply, catches his hint and quickly takes stock of the inventory. Leon gestures that everything is in order afterward, ruling the boy out as a suspect for theft. Alright, I suppose you're one of the lucky ones in the desert. Thanks for finding it. Have you joined the camp? Can you tell me your name? You asked 2 questions. I don't like being asked 2 questions at the same time. Warren! How can you talk to the boss like that? A panicking woman enters the food truck without waiting for the young boy to answer. Why did you come to the food truck? I told you only soldiers can enter this place. I gave you durian, Angelica. Remember to use it. The boy glances at the woman before leaving by himself without looking back. The woman chases after him for a little bit, but quickly stops and pants, prompting Watanabe to walk up to her and help her. My apologies, boss. My son just got here and he still doesn't know his manners. Don't mind the kid. He's always too energetic to stay put. That's alright. The kid is just unfamiliar with the new environment. It'll be better once he gets used to this place. Watanabe peeks at the crowd outside as he says that. A wave of desperate eyes returns his gaze while watching each other with slight caution and hostility. I've forgotten how many camps we've been to. I hope ours will keep you for a bit longer. Briefly wrapping up the conversation, Watanabe focuses back on his stew while still talking to the woman. So, how are you getting used to our camp? Getting used to a place is a luxury. I'm not my husband. It's good enough that Warren and I have a place to stay. I have to thank you for that, boss. Thank you. You don't have to thank me. We're not a shelter. We're just a group of people gathering for a common purpose. We're all contributing to the fight to achieve that goal. Especially you, Theresa. You must look after yourself. Our future depends on the scientists like you in your research. You're too kind. Stop with the formalities. This isn't Babylonia's shelter. And I'm no longer an officer of the Great Evacuation. There's no rank between us anymore. Oh, old habits, just old habits. Ugh. A sharp pain in her abdomen sends her reeling. Watanabe dashes forward to support her. Is that stomach ulcer back? We've got some medicines at the camp currently. Ask them for a prescription first. I'll save you a meal for later. It's alright. It's nothing new. I just need to tough it out. I hate to bother you, boss. Perhaps we can't guarantee a full belly for everyone right now, but I hope we can keep most of you healthy. Of course. You're right, boss. I'll go see a doctor. Theresa nods a few times, avoiding Watanabe's gaze and turning to where her son left. I really should go and look for my son now. He's never up to anything good. I have to keep him from causing trouble. My apologies, boss. I'll see you around. Seeing Theresa thwarting away, Watanabe immediately steps forward, and he blocks the entrance to the food truck with a hand, stopping a refugee who's attempting to barge in. What the hell? The kid and his mom were in there, didn't they? Why can't I take a peek as well? You can take a look as much as you want, but you might miss what we're distributing later. Leon, Pietro, let's take the things outside. Yes, boss. The two squatting soldiers get up immediately, carrying the boiling pot outside the food truck where another large pot of steaming rice awaits. Watanabe stands next to the metal rack and takes a deep breath. He has done this many times, but what he's about to do still stresses him out. Alright, food's ready. We got enough for everyone. Line up, don't push. We're distributing rations. The third company will be passing out your fixed portion of main dish. I'll give you your sides and extra supplies. Take your food and eat at the designated canteen. No jumping the queue. Got it. Get started already. The people being pushed back moan with irritation. Watanabe sighs with relief silently, feeling grateful that at least the people still have the strength to talk and complain. Not only are trained soldiers gathered here, but many starving citizens. Every single grain of rice they give out here is being eyed by dozens of hungry people. Watanabe would have been more relaxed if there was not just an influx of new incomers. The slightest mishap will shatter the order he and the soldiers have carefully maintained, in which case they must prepare for violence. Luckily, the people in the camp are yet to fight over food, as far as he can tell. Now, one by one, the dispersed scavengers grab their dirty canteens and form a long, crooked line upon Watanabe's order. The first scavenger in the line takes a portion of the stew before turning to Watanabe. Carefully, he places his canteen before Watanabe, his gaze attentive, as if worrying that Watanabe will take it away. Here's yours. I've removed the seeds for you. If you still get allergic reaction afterward, go find a doctor, okay? There's no need to act tough. Watanabe pours the steaming sides into the bowl. The scavenger stands there, stunned for a few seconds. How did you know I'm allergic to it? I'm getting better, right? It's getting better, right? Don't worry too much about it. The doctor said it will take you a while to get used to eating this kind of thing. How did your leader talk to me when our camps joined? I remember the dietary habits of every one of you. Do you have any other allergies? Better to register it with the doctors then. It'll be too late otherwise, wouldn't it? We still need you to fight. We still need you for the fight ahead, so don't wear yourself out. I'm fine. Seriously, we're barely fed. Read the room. Looking away, the scavenger mutters as he leaves with his meal. Behind him is a little girl. Come on, here's yours. If you still don't like the food today, find the old man at the foraging team on the east side and ask for some spices, alright? I will. Thank you, Pops. Call me Watanabe. Thank you, Watanabe. That's right. May I have a little bit more Watanabe? I'm so hungry. I barely ate yesterday. The girl holds up her bowl with tears in her eyes, as if a drop of tear can magically multiply the food inside. You'll have to ask the good folks waiting behind you. Are they willing to share their rations with you? I seem to remember that this is the third time you've said something similar this week. Remember, you can only fool those who trust you. Right now, the number of people that trust you... What a prick. Keep your food and save your lecture. The girl frowns and interrupts Watanabe's speech. Sticking her tongue out, she makes a face at him before leaving the queue. Remember to go to the foraging team on the east side and ask for some spices. If they have a job for you, you can get some extra supplies this way. Watanabe shouts at the girl and waves. Alright, next. Remember to take care of your body, that's all. I will. Watanabe breathes a sigh of relief, watching the last scavenger leave his bowl. Nothing has gone wrong. The armed soldiers are still threatening enough to keep everyone in check. The civilians have received their food. It's now the soldiers' turn. Troop, fall in! The soldiers gathering the perimeter quickly put away their weapons and stand in formation upon hearing Watanabe's command. We'll be distributing lunch now. Step forward one by one. The young soldier sitting in front follows Watanabe's order and walks up timidly to receive his ration. Here, Zachary. This is yours. Watanabe takes out a small pack of liquid after passing Zachary his bowl. And this IV solution is for your brother. Oh, thank you, boss. Taking the solution, Zachary hunches and laughs. Slap. Watanabe's hands sandwich Zachary's cheeks, forcibly relaxing his stiff smile. We talked about this. Don't smile like that. This won't buy you any favor. You'll only be drawing the attention of bullies who will otherwise look away. You don't have to butter up anyone here anymore. Alright, understood. Watanabe lets go, and it dawns on Zachary that he should stand tall and hold his head high. That's more like it. Don't forget this isn't charity. You earned the extra supply for your brother. Thank you, boss. I'll remember that. Watanabe waves him away resignedly. Next. Alright, that's the last one. I'll take care of the rest. Yes, boss. The remaining food should be enough for those who weren't here. He then turns toward a shadowed area. You first, Soma. How long have you been planning to stand there? Heh, you saw me? A woman in a military uniform walks out of the food truck's shadow. Watanabe fills a bowl with stew and passes it before her. You were back when we were halfway through the queue. You didn't make a sound, but I could still spot you were there. Eat first. We'll talk later. I should report first. The negotiation. Eat. You haven't eaten in 12 hours, and you haven't touched the rations you brought with you. We've talked about this. You're no construct. Everyone needs to take care of their bodies first, with the resources we can produce. Fine. What did she say? Fine, I'll eat and talk. Soma puts her hand in Soa puts her hand up in defeat and sits opposite Watanabe. Grabbing the bowl, she takes a few bites before continuing to speak again. You guessed it, boss. The talk fell apart. I talked their ears off, and they still wouldn't believe that there's a gigantic mechanoid buried underneath their camp. They even threatened me and said that they would stop our established trade if I continued to spread these demoralizing rumors. We lack resources, which they have plenty of. It's understandable that Humanity Corp doesn't trust us. Watanabe raises a hand as he says that. A hologram is projected from his forearm, showing a map of the desert. 2 large areas are circled, indicating the locations of the 2 camps. If we don't warn them in time, our most important trade partner will perish before we know it. Watanabe waves his hand and scrolls to another level underneath the dunes. There is nothing unusual beneath the Watanabe's camp. Meanwhile, a large red spot is seen underneath the camp of Humanity Corp. Their base is built on a gigantic machine. Things are going to be really bad if it gets infected or resets. I would have preferred to take our time to establish a long-term relationship and take care of this hidden threat slowly, but time is running out. Watanabe spins the map around, revealing a few more red dots in the upper right corner. We've detected quite a number of corrupted roaming in the desert. They haven't discovered us yet, and they don't seem to have an objective. But given the trajectory of their path, they will be here in a few hours. That giant machine will definitely be infected then. Yeah, I've told them that exact thing, but they wouldn't believe me. With the amount of resources they have, asking them to retreat quickly, is to ask them to abandon everything they own in the wild. This kind of trust can't be attained with just a few weeks of diplomacy. Although we're just doing simple trading right now, we have bigger plans for our partnership with them in the long run. This is the purpose of our operation later. Right. Watanabe closes the hologram and pats Soma on her shoulder. Alright, that's all for your report. That's only one thing left. Whatever you say, boss. Finish your meal. Fine, you win. Stop staring at me like that. Don't you have something else to do? Plenty. So you better finish your food quickly and let me move on to my next task. Alright, I hear you. Soma smiles wearily and grabs her bowl. I've said this before, you aren't just our best diplomat. You're also one heck of a demolitionist. Don't waste your gift. Sure, you don't have to keep repeating yourself. Take care of yourself. A fight is on the horizon. You regret not having a full belly then. A full belly. A joke like this will damn you to hell. These refugees don't have to starve if we have enough food for full bellies. I've seen plenty of soldiers counting greens to eat when they're on duty. Even you have to do the cooking yourself. They fall silent. The rustling sand in the wind seems to be covering the cries of the hunger. They can almost hear the refugees scraping the bottom of their containers in the canteen, not sparing a single grain of rice. Look at the time. That's why I told you that we should have kept the food. This is the problem that we are about to solve. Dealing with the problem underneath their camp not only removes a hidden threat, but also gains us their trust. Sure, a partnership that only gets us supplies is just a short-term solution. Reaching out for Humanity Corp this time is me trying to fix our situation once and for all. I can't promise any results, and I won't. But we will do our best to keep everyone alive. Will you trust the people of this camp? What are you talking about? I've known you long enough. Of course I trust you. Relieved, Watanabe reveals a hint of apparition and approval in his gaze before shaking his head. No, not me. Trust the people of the camp, every single person we have gathered here. And that includes you, Soma, obviously. You are one of us, the people trying to survive, but also the people trying to achieve that goal. Maybe the people from Humanity Corp will be one of us too. Quite a visionary, aren't you? Soma shrugs and puts down her bowl. Okay, I'm done. Just tell me what my job is. We'll start moving soon. I'll introduce you to your partner shortly. The fight is happening in a few hours when the corrupted arrive here. This time, we won't be facing them directly. First, we'll guide them to Humanity Corp. That was just one chapter! That was a lot. So let's continue. Emergency support manual. He always has everybody in his eyes, regardless of where they are. Oh, I guess I'm gonna use him. A few hours later, at the outskirt of Humanity Corp's camp. Go reload. This is the last wave. Don't screw up. You don't say. The man rolls to the side, quickly reloading with the woman as his cover. I'm in position. Fire away! As the woman empties her magazine, the man finishes reloading his gun. There is no need to aim carefully. They need to empty their ammo in the right direction. Enough! That group of corrupted has stopped. Stop wasting the camp's supply. The man did not expect the back of his head to hurt before his ears do after the series of gunshots. The woman knocks on the back of his head, demanding that the man release the trigger. Turning to look at where he fired, he finds a few fallen corrupted on the ground as the dust settles. We won? Yeah, we won. Get that out of your system. A group of this size is running the mill in this camp. There are plenty of chances for you to celebrate in the future. Now get salvaging. We need to inform the rest of the camp later. The woman gestures to the distance where Humanity Corp set up camp. The place the two are guarding. But instead of heading back, the two of them start walking toward where the corrupted fell. That is a temporary camp for guards like them. And their supplies are still there. The woman clears away the tent the corrupted destroyed before taking stock of the supplies and nodding. Not too bad. The sand didn't get everywhere. Food is still perfectly edible after we brushed the sand off. Ew, that's disgusting. The bread was rolling on the ground. How can you still eat it? Hand it over. And I can... Get your hands off my stuff. Use your allowance if you want extra food. Do you think I didn't notice you picking up scraps to eat at that filthy place a few days ago? I know there are plenty of supplies in the camp, but someone who wastes a good roll of bread like this deserves to starve, in my book. Denied and dismissed, the man packs his gun away and turns towards the camp, skulking and changing the subject. We're done clearing this area, right? Are there any more corrupted? I'm not detecting anything. Then let's head back once we're done cleaning up. I'm not receiving any call for help from the other guards, so everything should be sorted now. Yeah, all sorted. Here. I thought we'd be facing a massive group of corrupted, given the commandant's warning, but it's just a false alarm, right? That Watanabe was such a drama queen with his nonsense about how dangerous it would be if corrupted crosses the barrier. Babylonia construct? More like babbling con man, I say. Say. What are you mumbling about? The woman's throat dries up. She turns toward her companion. Oh. This song? I wasn't expecting to hear this. Is this just like general danger music? Well, no, this is I couldn't remember this song last time. But it's what is it called? I always want to say Oblivion. It's not called Oblivion. It's called I can't remember because I remember I forgot it during Sigma's tutorial. I know this song. Please, brain, stop failing me. Exorcism. That's what it is. Exorcism is the fucking name. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to hear Exorcism now. Doesn't this theme play like really far later into the game, which means wouldn't it mean that this quest would come out around then, which means this is really fucking, this is not as old as I thought it was. Which Which actually probably means I didn't need to do this now, but I mean, who cares? It's fine. She turns toward where her companion is looking, where the camp should be. They should be able to see tents and hideous flags with phrases like "humanity will win" on them from this outpost and fruit drying racks beyond. But all the structures have fallen. In their place is a Colossus with an angular metallic body. The Colossus moves slowly, raises its arm, and striking the camp. A corrupted Colossus. This is... She stops speaking. Suddenly, she hears a familiar voice. Help! Help! A few muted shouts are followed by an avalanche of screams. The crumbling dunes slide towards them as the desperate cries reach them. Occasionally, a series of gunfire can be heard. From here, they can see shots being fired from the far edge of the fallen camp. The bullets hit the Colossus like sand hitting stone, barely doing any damage. Did the enemies get past the other guards? We need to get back and help. How? What can we do? You're just gonna get yourself killed. The woman grabs the man by his collar and throws him on the ground before he can pick up his weapon and go back. We're in position, evacuating... No, I didn't read that. Oh god, evacuating targets. The corrupted Colossus is on the move. Rescue team, get the people out of here. Distraction team, lead the corrupted away. A tall figure appears on the dune behind the woman, with his back to the sun. He waves his hand, and flaming projectiles launch behind him. The fire does not damage the Colossus, but it still catches his attention. It turns around, making its way towards the group. It takes a step forward. A second step, a third one. Run! We have to run! Boom. A large explosion from the sand pit stops the Colossus in its path. The figure on the dune bends and slides down the hill, pulling the man up and forcing him to stand. Don't panic. We're trying to dismantle the corrupted Colossus piece by piece. Do you see that flag? Go that way. Our people will meet you there. A few hours ago at Watanabe's camp. Guiding the corrupted? Sounds desperate. I bet Leon and the rest came up with it, didn't they? They did propose it, but everyone in the camp agreed to it. Does that include me? Well, you know me best. I agree with their plan. Given what I saw there, who knows what will happen if we don't act now. So, how do we do it? We've decided to blow it up. Okay. That giant mechanoid buried under the sand can get infected at any moment. We're running out of time with how close the corrupted are. It might not be elegant, but it will solve the problem. It's faster to show them the danger than to convince them of one. We'll act when the corrupted Colossus activates. We can't give them enough time to pack, unfortunately. I'm just glad that their most important supplies aren't in the camp. You're planning to infect Mechanoid? The IUSL construction mech isn't sand resistant, so it won't function if it turns on. Without anything to dig it up while their camp sits directly on top of it. We can't disassemble it before it gets affected, as we often do. It's just a threat now. The only plan we can come up with at the end was to infect it so it reveal itself and its weak points. Then we can dismantle it. Obviously, we can't let anyone at the camp get injured. That's the purpose of our whole operation. I've formed a rescue team to make sure people get out safely. And the key to tearing up the mechanoid apart is your expertise. Explosions. Bombs, huh? My stuff packs a punch, but even the biggest bomb is not enough to knock a construction mech down in an instant. That is unless we can target its weak points accurately. Today's your lucky day. We know exactly where the mechanoid's Achilles heel is. We have another expert with us. Hey Zachary, come here. Yes boss? A young man responds to Watanabe awkwardly, walking over timidly with a armful of blueprints. Yes for me, boss? You haven't met each other yet. This is Zachary, a military mechanicus from Company 75. Zachary, meet Soma. She's a demolitionist from Elite Force 24. Right. Hi, Soma, is it? I have heard boss talk about you. My name is Zachary. Zachary here is also the designer of IUSL Construction Mech. The designer? Not a lot of people have the expertise to design a mechanoid like this. You should be on Babylonia? I know, but I didn't go there for reasons. That's not right. We've talked about this, boss. You said you wouldn't mention it, so we need you and Soma to work together on the technical details of this operation. It's easier if you know each other's identities. And the cat's gonna be out of the bag sooner or later. Do you have any idea how many people are talking about you in the camp? This is the perfect opportunity for you to tell them what you're worth. Right, I'll do my best. Why don't you start discussing the details of the plan with Soma then? Other units will find you to confirm their roles later. We need you to draw it towards the mines before we can start wearing it down. I'm heading to confirm the route with the distraction team right now. I'll let you know their plan soon. Watanabe waves goodbye to the two of them and jogs towards the camp's armory. They soon hear a few different shouts from within, probably encouragement for the fight ahead. We've got the attention of the corrupted Colossus, prepared to demolish its weak points. Following Zachary's command, the Colossus is once again covered in flames. That's okay. It will work. I know what I'm doing. As the construct is drawn away by the fire, people slowly retreat along the path and the soldiers carved out, laying low and clustering. Don't panic. Follow the instructions and keep going. Watch out for the remaining corrupted. All units, begin Wave 3, the rescue operations. Yes, boss. The corrupted's here. Damn. Look at this thing. Actually, it looks kind of cool. They must have come to us, boss. They came earlier than expected. I knew we couldn't rely on the forecast from those nerds. Some people have yet to evacuate. What do we do, boss? We should leave too. No, the target is moving way too fast. The corrupted are going to hunt us down. We can't risk it. We hold off the corrupted here. Everyone else, evacuate immediately. Got it. At your command. We'll do anything you say. What? What am I? Excuse me? That's a new system that I've never seen before.
Attack.
Nope, dodge that.
Cheap trick.
I didn't mean to. I meant to click X. Whatever. Yeah, Watanabe is a character I actually do want to start using because his fighting style is really cool. I remember it from the tutorials. Which one's A? That's A. That's A. G.
The will of the blade will tear everything apart.
Okay. Boss, the corrupted are coming from the other direction. This is Soma from the demolition team. The remote detonation device is ready. All the explosions in the camp are ready, in waiting. So I guess I do that then. Hooray! Blew it up.
Attack me.
All right. Okay. A, yep. G, yep. A,
You'll regret making an enemy.
coming from the north.
Attack.
Okay.
The will of the blade will tear everything apart.
Damn. Look at these freaking like ant bug creatures freaking corrupted. These actually look really cool to me. I don't know why. The place has been vacated. The place has been vacated, boss. Copy. Everyone listen up. Keep your weapons and energy. I want everyone to start evacuation and merge with the main group. That guy's just tripping out. Oh shit! Hold on! What's this earthquake? Boss, the thing has changed direction. It's something. I couldn't read that. We can't let the corrupted Colossus catch up. Alright. Okay. So, I won't lie. It's been a few days since I recorded. If you couldn't tell, the new update dropped. This art is really fucking cool. So, that's cool, I guess. These fucking... I get it, they're seahorses. Haha, it's so funny. Anyway. Fucking stupid. So, now that this new update is out, there's a lot of... Ooh, free! Yeah, I mean, she's my only option, I guess. What? Okay. So... Yeah... People have been telling me that in the base... Yes! So I get to choose an S rank of my choice to come with my A rank. Now, let's be real, it has to be her, right? Like, I need all Viras, and then after I get all my Viras, that's when I go for, brain? When I get all the Viras that I want, that's when I go for the Nanami. And then after I go for the Nanami, then I'll probably maybe go for the number 21. I prefer the A rank one over the S rank one, though the S rank one, like design wise, I mean. But combat wise, the S rank one is really amazing, so that would be nice to have too. But now that this is a thing, I guess I should roll. If I had to get a weapon for somebody, I mean, like, I already got her a weapon, but I mean, I guess this is more tailored to her, right? I can't really check the stats. It's fine. I don't wish on the weapon banner anyway. Yeah, let's go. So, boop, 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 boop. Oh, is that an S rank? No, wait, that might be an A rank. I don't really know why I thought that was S rank. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways.
Commandant.
Anyway. Thank you. I'm gonna probably max her out eventually, and then I'll probably have to move on to a different...
Lucia, at your service.
It's actually not that bad. I do actually need some of those. So that's that. Yeah, I guess I just keep going. Well, actually, I just want to see how much did the... Whoa! What the fuck? The whole menu changed. It was not like this ago. What happened? That scared me. I mean, it's more clean now, I guess. But oh god, this looks so much better. Oh my lord! This why did they evolve so much in one update? What the fuck happened? Anyway, that shit clapped me. What am I doing? Yeah, activate. Okay, I need more. But oh, so the last rig is SSS plus, which means I'm not gonna get close at all. So I'm just gonna keep rolling then. That's all I need to know. Yeah, so let's roll. Yes, confirm. Do it again. Let's go. Boop, 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 boop. Only one A ring. Oh, that's always good. Uh-huh. All right then. Let's keep going. Yep. Oh, that's key. That's good. Keep giving me more of those. Yeah. All right then. I don't have enough for another 10 pool. I mean, I only need 100 more. Where can I get that? Yo, you send me anything? Maintenance? Yo, they do give me maintenance. Let's go. Let's do another one. 30 pools, baby. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. One good old S rank or A rank. All right. Okay. All right.
Commandant.
Perfect. All right. All right. Always good to have. All right. All right. All right. All right. How wonderful. And that's all I got. I mean, I guess I could do single pools, but like, is that really necessary? Oh, what I got. That's nice. This too. That's okay. I leveled up. Level 70. The 69 joke is dead. What are you yelling at me about? Thanks for your hard work. Babylonia is about to establish foothold on the ground. New start for us. Here comes a new mission. Reconstruction zone. Eliminating the enemies restart the central purification filters so our engineering force can work their work. What? Challenge border. What did I just?
What do you imagine the world will be like when humans become extinct?
Better. Alright. What the fuck? Hello? Help! What's happening? Yeah, so what I wanted to do was go here. Go here. New guy. A rank. He has gun. That's great. Anyway. Let me just unlock this a little more. That's nice. Oh, I'll get you that SSS Plus eventually, one day. You, got one of them? Yeah. So, that's good. I guess that's it then. Question is, will I use this guy? I mean, I don't see a reason. Wait, where is he? I don't see a reason why not. Yeah, I mean, like, he's cool. I mean, I think I'd rather use Watanabe first. I don't know when he becomes like this. I prefer this look, though. He looks way better like this. My weapons are fucking ass cheeks. I've been trying to grind new weapons, but, you know, that's not working. Do you have a weapon? You have a 4-star one on you, but that doesn't really help. I don't really have a good weapon for her either. I wanted to grind her up, but I mean, like, without a good weapon, at least a 4-star one, it is a little hard to use a character. I mean, I could still obviously use them. It's, you know, they couldn't. They're not at their best potential. So let me clean all these. This is gonna annoy me if I don't clean them all. So give me a second. Oh, the fuck is this? A summer event? Total active reach 50 plus points. With those rolls, did I just get 8 rolls? Log in, total active reach, advance, total nods, ice cream cones, coins, I mean. What? I don't get it. What the fuck do you want from me? How do I do any of this stuff? Oh. So do my dailies? I mean, like, alright. If you insist. Here, I'll show you guys. This is what I do every single day. I go here, I quick clear, I do that, you know, I go here, I do that, I quick clear, yep, I go here, I go here, I go here, I go here, I quick clear, yep, yep, then I go here, or actually I go back, go here, accept all my dailies, that was events, accept all my dailies, get the extra energy from that, then go back, and then I just grind anything random here. I've been running out of money a lot lately, so I guess I'll just do a bit of that. So, you know, that's great. And then after that, I go back and I finish my dailies completely. And, okay, I guess I didn't finish something. Interact. Here you go. How fun. And then I do that, and boop, and we're done. Oh, also, I should go to this. Oh, this is a lot different from usual. Yeah, I guess the festival's over. Is this what it normally looks like? So, anyway, get my oracle. And then that's it. Get me out of here. Go here. Play ball. Yay! Wow, amazing. I haven't been doing this. I probably should. Exclaim. Yep. Claim all of that. What else is yelling at me? Oh yeah, this. So I got the things you wanted me to do, so I guess now I just start rolling. I got 100. How great. Anyway. Event. Okay. Alright. I should probably look into all of this? Question mark? New story, new coding. Interesting. New coding. Cute. Yeah, anyway. Dorm is yelling at me. What do you want from me? Chores? Sure, what the fuck ever. Here, slaves, get to work. I mean, what? They got that. Go here. Do all that. Pat successfully. Yep. Yep. Pat you. Wow. You're so adorable. Yeah. Then pat you. Wow. Then go here, and then you just decorate. I just choose something random at this point. We'll do object. I don't fucking know. We'll do 3 of them. The craft. Wow, amazing. Holy shit. That's crazy. Hey, and then play ball. Take all of that. Play that. Yep. I tried to actually decorate this place. Obviously, I don't know how to fucking decorate a house, and so, you know, it looks like dog shit. But anyway, that's that, I guess. I was told to buy a lot of those, so I try to buy one at least every day. Only 44 though, we'll get there. The commissions are still... Wait, what the fuck? Oh! Did I level up? Or is it because I've been doing this on my phone and so it's just now telling me that I leveled up? Yeah, because I still need to do a couple more of these and then I can, you know, upgrade the system. But anyways, top up. What do you want from me? Free, yep, thank you. What are you yelling at me about? I guess all of these? I mean, that's great and all. I'm not buying any of it. But, yeah. Okay, great. They're gonna yell at me about a lot of things. Okay, that's cool. That's great even. Vent. This is still yelling at me. Do I want to do this? Not really. But I get a coating, right? Do I get it for free, however? Yeah, no, 'cause I think I have to buy it. Anyway. Yeah, I guess it can involve you a little bit. Boop. How wonderful. Yeah. That's all the cleanup done. I kind of want to try to do single pools. I know I said I wasn't going to, but like, why not? You know what I mean? It's just 2 pools. Like, you know, I'm goated. I can do this in 2 pools, right? No, not at all. Not even a tiny bit. No faith. No faith. No faith. No faith. No faith. None. None whatsoever. Yeah, none whatsoever. All right, I get it. I'm a failure. It's fine. I probably won't even get Vera or anything. They people said this was permanent, right? Is this not permanent? Like, if it's not, then, you know, fuck me, I guess. But if it is, that's cool. Alright, so I won't lie to you. It's been a couple days. I've had a really hard time getting time to record this. So, in those couple days, I think I have gotten enough to get, what's her name? This girl. Right? Yeah, I have 50. So, I can get either one. My plan was always to get her in the end, so, I mean, that's why I got all the event stuff, right? So, might as well. So, you know, that's committed now. Yeah. Was there a way to get a weapon for her? Because I know I got the weapon coating, but I don't remember if, I don't remember if they gave out a free weapon for her or anything. I don't think so. Because I would have gave it to Bianca, if that were the case. So, you know, I don't know, I guess I'll just suck it up. So yeah, I have no weapon for her. I guess this will do. I have her coating though, so that's cool. Yeet. That's great. Also, they gave me her weapon coating for free, so that's cool as well. Yay! So that's great. That's well. Oh, what are you yelling at me about? Oh, I could level you up a little bit. Sure. There we go. Make a level you up a little bit. Sure. All right. So it's like I said, it's been a couple days. I think I got some tickets, or maybe I'm just insane. I did get some, but I mean, I can't really use any of it, can I? I guess I could use it for this stuff, but I mean, what's the point? I might as well just keep saving up. Also, I have been doing the event, and like I think every single day the event lets me do a free wish on like, or a free roll on like a bunch of this stuff. Like randomly, I don't know what the basis of it is, but so I've done some rolls here. Nothing to really talk about. There's just a bunch of, you know, throwaway items. But anyway, I believe the last thing we were doing was this. Where is it? There we go. Okay, all right, there we go. Last thing we were doing was this, so I guess we'll just continue. PTSD, just like me. Explosion after explosion threatens to deafen everyone on the field. Zachary has seen such explosions in the past. Old records show that people used to level abandoned buildings with explosions, but that is too inelegant for a mechanical engineer like him. The construction mech he designed would be able to safely demolish even the most robust high-rise. He never thought he would witness the demolishing of his own device. Neither was he sure his mechanoid could be taken down by explosions. This is rescue team reporting. All personnel has been evacuated from the camp. This is a distraction team. We can see the corrupted Colossus taking damage. Good work. Watanabe puts away his dagger and concludes their battle with encouragement on the radio. The target has sustained heavy injury and nearly stopped moving and attacking, but we haven't exhausted its battery yet. Close quarters combat can be lethal to us. All units retreat at my command. Hold on, boss. The target is moving away from our estimated route. It's moving towards its 2 o'clock direction, fast approaching the rescue route. Rescue team, report. This is the rescue team. We finished evacuating the camp. We're making sure that there's no one remaining. There is still one person left in the camp. Requesting support. Is there anyone near the rescue route? This is Soma from the demolition team. I'm near the route. I'm heading there to rescue. Soma, answer. The target is approaching your direction. What's your status? You don't have to warn me, Captain Obvious. There's a brief silence, followed by loud crashes through the radio that almost cover up Soma's desperate voice. This is Soma. I'm inside the attack range of the corrupted Colossus, and I'm impacted by the impact. Calling for Zachary from the engineering team. The target corrupted is diverging from its path. I need guidance. Zachary? Zachary, do you hear me? We talked about what to do if this happens. Do it! Hello? Anyone? This is Soma. Zachary? Damn it, the radio's getting interference. This is Watanabe. I hear you, Soma. Your radio's working. I just arrived where Zachary is. We're dispatching reinforcements to draw attention to the corrupted Colossus. And Zachary? Watanabe looks down, holding the blueprint in his hand. Zachary stares at the Colossus in the distance, sweating. His hands are shaking, and his blueprint falls to the ground. What's wrong with him? This is a critical moment. Hey, hello, this is Soma, calling for Zachary. Soma's furious shouts and coughs, and the Colossus' heavy steps blend together in Zachary's earpiece, sounding less and less real. Hey, hello? Hey, hello? Stop daydreaming and start explaining the blueprint. The boss is still waiting for us to come up with a plan. After a brief daze, Zachary concentrates and collects himself. Someone has already laid out several blueprints on the floor. Ah yes, I'm here. We can start. How much do you know about the capability and mechanism of explosions? Boss has already gone through some fundamentals with me, so I know the basics. Good. Take a look at my drafts, and I'll look at yours. Let's confirm how many bombs we'll need. Alright. Sure. Blueprints of another trade are not easy to understand, but standardized plans share a similar lexicon. The two of them quickly find a way in and begin their reviews, but Zachary's attention soon turns away from the blueprint before him towards Soma. Hesitating briefly, Zachary finally speaks. I just want to say I didn't go to Babylon because there was someone who looked after you for a long time, and they weren't qualified to go to Babylonia despite you did. So you chose to stay on the surface, am I right? Someone does not even turn to look at him. How did you know? People who could go to Babylonia but didn't were either deceived or had something they couldn't leave behind. Getting an IV solution from the boss means you have someone that requires chronic care. Given how mousy you are, I bet it I bet it was an elder brother or a sister that kept you here. Right, you guessed it. It was my brother. He has been looking after me since I was a kid. Babylonia's policies Babylonia's policy was very strict. I was offered a ticket for my level of expertise, but it was for me and only me. Where I could where where could I possibly go by myself, right? But at least I could stay behind for him. He never abandoned me. He always shared the food he got with me. Until the day when my brother, when he got hurt and couldn't take care of you anymore. Yeah. It was a concussion. He was rescued in time, but there was complications. He can still walk around, but his mind, I assume so. Who doesn't have someone like that if they stayed after the great evacuation? So you too? Worse than you. They're all gone now. My grandparents went first. Old people, you know. Pretty much screwed once the serum stopped coming. Then it was my younger sister. Slow runner, she. Caught by the corrupted. And the rest, I don't know if they were lucky or not. All of them were crushed to their death at the same time. It was quick. Oh right, you designed that mechanoid. The IUSL construction mech. Oh, is that so? Zachary pretends not to hear someone and fiddles with the map in his hands while facing away. Unscrolling the map on the ground, he sees one of the corners rolling back and grabs some sand and rock to weigh it down, only for another corner to roll up. What are you doing? What's the point of fighting with the map? Zachary keeps repeating this action for several minutes. It's nothing. I just want the map to lay flat so it's easier for us to see. Any more bullshit? Can you look at me when you speak? Before he knows it, Zachary is spun around and someone grabs him by the collar. What's that expression? Just speak your mind already. What's the point of holding back? He mumbles for a while before saying something incomprehensible. Do you blame me for creating something like that? No, I don't blame anyone. I blame myself. I blame myself for being alive. I see. Ouch! Someone lets go of Zachary before he can laugh, and he falls on his buttocks. Stop being so sentimental. I was indulging your therapy session only because you were taking your time to sulk. Now you're getting me all schmousy. Just tell me where to blow up. Boss is still waiting for us. I don't care how you feel about your robot. It's threatening all of us right now. Their survival depends on us destroying that mechanoid. That's right, their survival. You've decided to stay. Do you want to watch your brother die? I don't know if Boss or Leon cares to live another day, but if you want to care about your brother, take care of this first. Okay, fine. Just take a look at the page 3 of the blueprint and get an understanding of its structure. I'll elaborate on them after I take a look at your demolition plan. Alright. Someone throws a blueprint in Zachary's arms before turning around and grabbing one of Zachary's to study. She misses Zachary's muttering as he reads the composition of the explosion. How I feel. Why would I feel anything about it? My brother was hurt by that mechanoid after all. No one wants to destroy this thing more than me. No one. No one. He wanted to destroy it sooner. He could have destroyed it sooner. But why couldn't I do it? Zachary remembers the last time this machine was infected. He thought he had done his best to turn off the mechanoid's power and scanning function, but he did not expect the machine was still operating and carrying out its mission. That was one of its designs. The mechanoid can draw power from other sources so it can has a backup power to continue its operation when it loses its main power source. He even remembers how he gloated to his colleagues when he protested its design. He also remembers clearly how he risked his life to shut down the mechanoid last time, only for it to survive with this power reserve and crush a dozen of his comrades with its feet. He also remembered how he told the others everything about these designs. He still has not worked out how much energy a motionless mechanoid has gathered buried underneath the heated sand. Zachary, wake up! Slap. Distracted, Zachary finds Watanabe's face before him, as well as Watanabe's two hands. Zachary's face is once again sandwiched between Watanabe's hands. The scars on Watanabe from the battle with the corrupted Colossus smell like rust, and his palms feel rough on Zachary's cheeks. But Zachary can't feel any pain this time. Zachary, you also looked like this the last time you saw the corrupted Colossus. Watanabe's tone is so low that he's inaudible against the noise the corrupted Colossus makes. Zachary, however, can hear his words clearly, as if they were pierced in his mind. You're scared, you're sorry, you're thinking about what happened last time and how you failed. Boss, you're right. The thing is terrifying. We're all afraid. You're its maker. You're also afraid that you're responsible for every life that it hurts and takes. But you have to remember that this is not your fault. Without the punishing virus, the machine would have been your pride. Pride? Me? Yes, you, Zachary, an engineer genius of tomorrow. I've heard of the people of Cosmos Industries mention your name. That was something you were proud of. And now you have another chance to achieve something you can be proud of. Save our teammates and both our camps. You might have failed in the past and missed the chance to save someone you cared about. But what you have now is another opportunity in us. You still have a chance to protect that person, and all of us. This can be your pride. Zachary bends down and crouches, the cold sweat of his forehead dripping onto the sand. Then he shakes his head and picks up the blueprint he dropped on the ground. Right. I won't waste this chance. Engineering team, this is Zachary. I want you to coordinate with the demolition team to execute an emergency rescue mission. Despite the numerous hits to its core, the heavy Colossus is still slowly advancing. Every single step it makes raises a storm of stones, dispersing the soldiers that are attacking and drawing its attention. Behind the Colossus, Soma crawls slowly underneath a shower of stone. This is someone reporting. The distraction is working. The corrupted Colossus is being drawn back to our planned route for now. I've arrived at the camp to rescue the remaining person. What are you staying here for? Get going. No one has time for your crap. Someone crosses a large field to tear away a tent damaged by the Colossus's path, revealing a shivering young man underneath. He tries to pull away, but his body seems to have taken root, not even moving an inch. He keeps his eyes on the corrupted Colossus that is shredding nearby as he watches his own camp crumble to pieces. You're the lieutenant of the Humanity Corps, aren't you? What is so precious here that you can't look away? I can't go. Everything I have, the photos I took with my family, the trinkets my brother gave me, all of them were destroyed by that thing. They're all gone now. I'm the only one left. What else do I even live for? I'd rather just... The lieutenant stares at the approaching Colossus, his gaze misty. Someone lets go of his arms, allowing them to fall to his side. Yeah? Isn't that nice? Okay. Yeah, isn't that nice? Get it over with, and you get to see your family again. Although no one here is going to remember your family if they're gone. You told me you loved the branch and the parks, and your family worked multiple jobs to afford a trip to Venice Splash Park on your birthday. You hadn't forgotten the shark squire you saw, the photos your family took, the New Year's together. There won't be anyone to remember any of that if you're gone. You will pay that price to die alone? The lieutenant is silent. Eventually he raises his trembling arms again. This time he holds Soma's hand. Good. Now get up and run. The big guy is going to squash us. This is Soma. Personnel rescued. Where should we go? Copy. A rescue vehicle is coming for you in 3 o'clock direction. Another vehicle on the distraction duty is coming from your 9 o'clock. Get out there ASAP. Get out of here? We're too late. We're too close to the detonation location. The corrupted will trigger the bomb. Desperate times. The big one's coming. Hold on, kid. What the... Before the lieutenant understands what's happening, Soma has already pushed his head into the sand before hunkering down herself. Right then, a massive shockwave hits them from behind, pushing them deep into the desert sand. The explosion feels like it has buried the whole world. When the dust sets, there's nothing but silence. I guess I know why it's called PTSD. Everyone just has PTSD.
Managing to tag me. Not bad.
Zachary was right. The shield should be neutralized. Initializing communication. Soma here. I have talked to Zachary about how to break the shield. The explosions have been set on the evacuation route. If I detonate them from the underground, they should be able to break its shield. Well done. Let's go with Plan B. I'll guide the target to the route. You will decide when to blow it up. Its shield may regenerate many times. Keep monitoring. Roger. Oh fuck! Oh god! Bro, this fucking angle is wild. Now! Detonation successful. The shield has been disappeared. And now he beat the shit out of it.
Cheap tricks.
Okay.
Tag me. Not bad.
Oh, dodge that.
You'll regret making an enemy of me. Weak.
Okay. Fucking teleport. Blink, blink, blink. Blink. The shields are gone. Attack now.
You'll regret it.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ.
The will of the blade will tear everything apart.
Dodge that. I don't know if I dodged that. One more time. Blink, blink, blink. Final destination spot. Copy. Neutralize the corrupted Colossus now. Oh fuck. Oh, dodged. I don't know if I dodged that. There we go. Target is highly damaged and close to ceasing activity. It seems it has some energy left. Shall we keep attacking? No, the corrupted's actions are out of control. There's a higher risk if we approach it. Just let its energy run out. The majority of us have already evacuated to a safe area. Tell the distraction team to continue their mission. Alright. We're about to wrap up the mission. Good work, everyone. Let's evacuate. Alright. And now we go into the outline of soil-based cultivation techniques. He believes that the new shots of hope will grow from this land once again. He will become their guardian. The sun is always blinding in the desert. Even the reflection from metal shards in the sand are bright enough to get people covering their eyes. When it shines on the radiance, when it shines on the remnants of the destroyed livelihoods, the cruel display is not a sight to behold. Away from the debris, some people are clothed in robes only. They would have been hiding somewhere shaded on a normal day. The sun is the least of their problems right now. Their gazes focus on one person and one person alone. He stands on a slightly elevated dune, his expression composed and his voice calm. Nice to meet you all, good people of Humanity Corp. You probably know me from one of your previous dealings, so let's skip the introduction. Our camps worked together to defeat all the enemies in the earlier corrupted attack and successfully resolve this crisis. It was fortunate that we hadn't suffered any terrible loss, but you lost your home in the process. For now, I believe that if our camps work together, it won't take long for us to rebuild your camp. Because we all know that the resources you need to survive are stored in other warehouses, and you only keep your daily supplies in that camp. That's a smart thing to do. You have my praise. Don't worry about the corrupted, who's destroying or contaminating your resources either. We've sent our people to secure them. Watanabe's words have not inspired any confidence. The commotion in the crowd clearly expresses their discomfort. Secure, just by another word of seize. Years of resources that they have gathered now are Watanabe's possession. I hope this operation will be the catalyst for deeper partnership between us. As we said, our camp wants to work with you and build a new base of operation. That's a pretty way to put it. The people are protesting before Watanabe can finish. We have so many mouths to feed. Even with our resources, we still need to strictly ration our food and make sure everyone survives. Work with us, more like steal from us. I understand your worry. After all, you have been pillaged before, and our camp is constantly lacking food. But taking from our teammates will only use up all our resources eventually, no matter how abundant they are. Which is why we need to work together to restore our past food production. Now, allow me to introduce one of our new friends. This is Teresa. Teresa? Teresa Apocalypse, baby? I'm kidding. I'm scarred. Anyway, an engineer officer previously employed by the Easton Group. She was quite established in the research of the compact ration production. Me? A few slides later, Teresa makes her way to Watanabe fumblingly with a cane in her hand. No need to bother with the titles. We've learned from our recent trades that your camp has gathered many technicians with expertise in food production. Between them holds the key to mass producing food. Meanwhile, our camp holds the technology to store and distribute food, which gives us the means to be self-sufficient to a certain extent. But neither is enough. Our technologies are incomplete without the other. Restoring them, however, isn't quite easy, just like establishing trust. We estimate that the recovery of this technology is going to take a long time. The food processing plants infected by the punishing virus will no longer feed us as they did. If all we do is store away the rations from the Golden Age, we will run out of food eventually. Then, Watanabe pauses for a second, but no one interrupts him. Everyone here has more or less thought about this since the day they became scavengers. Watanabe takes a deep breath. When he was still a soldier, a friend in the army who loved history once told him what happened to people suffering from famine. Some, in the end, committed cannibalism. That friend eventually died from starvation after being trapped in a camp for half a month during the Great Evacuation, surrounded by corrupted with no way out. When Watanabe arrived as part of the rescue team to save the surviving members, he almost threw up upon seeing his friend's incomplete body. Watanabe shakes his head and casts the past out of his mind. The abbreviation. Before taking another deep breath again. We are seeking your partnership to avoid that future. The technology Teresa holds is the key to survival for everyone here. It can be the foundation that sustains more lives in the future. Let me stress that we are not asking for your compliance. We're looking for your partnership. All who stay here, whoever they are, will be supplied with basic needs, and they are expected to contribute to the camp. They could be a king sitting on a mountain of gold, or a scavenger struggling to live to see the next sunrise. Everyone will be given what they need to survive. Rations, greens, things we could just pluck from producing plants must now be painstakingly produced. I know the reason Humanity Corp set up camp here in the middle of the desert was that this was close to an old factory. If we form this partnership, we can begin to restore the soil and laboratories and the corruptors destroyed. We can start recovering lost technology and fill the bellies of every single one of us. One step at a time, we can build a home on Earth again. May I say a few words? Theresa's voice is quiet but determined. Watanabe moves aside and nods, helping her up to the top of the dune. Yes, Watanabe was right. I was in charge of the production line of Eston's group, Compound Ration. I have a fairly comprehensive understanding of the whole technology. But the truth is, I'm afraid to let other people know about this. I'm afraid of their expectations. I'm scared that they'd expect me to do something that I'm not capable of doing. Every time I told people about my past, every camp that took me in treated me like their savior. They called me Demeter, but I was just a technician. Without a proper laboratory and support from engineers, the machines that could turn bark into food and vegetables that could grow overnight were just theories in my head. I couldn't turn them into reality, and so they were disappointed in treating me as a liar who tricked them for food. I was cast out many times. Even now, I don't care to make any promises. I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this technology will come to fruition even if with enough time and support, but I'm willing to try. I'll do my best, because I want to live. I want my child to live. When mutineers chased me away from the Babylonian shelter, I decided that I must do this. Why would you guys trust him? Someone in the crowd protests again. Watanabe looks around but fails to discover where the voice came from. Warren, stop it! But a mother knows her child best. Following Theresa's gaze, Watanabe also finds Warren among the crowd. He's trying to stand out as he shouts towards the dune. What makes you guys think you can trust him? He's a construct from Babylonia. Who knows why he ended up on Earth? Maybe he'll take the technology back to Babylonia once he restores it. He'll take the army and our food away too. Why would you trust him? How do you know he won't betray this place? How do you know he won't betray himself? Warren, now's not the time, because I can't. Watanabe takes a step forward and leaps. When the dust clears, Watanabe is crouching before Warren, looking into his eyes at the same level. Everyone here has a reason to keep going. Watanabe sounds as calm as he usually does on the battlefield. He does not sound like an overbearing or patronizing adult, treating the boy before him as an equal. Do you know what the good folks behind me did? Some of them gave up their ticket to Babylonia for their loved ones, to keep their unconscious family alive. They work and fight every day to gain the extra supplies they need. Brother! Oh, Zachary. Shouldn't you be heading for the ship of Babylonia? Did you forget something? No, I wasn't chosen. They said my engineering skills wasn't useful up there anymore before they threw me off the ship. So I guess I need to stick around a little bit longer, brother. Is that so? Can I? Heh, of course you can. We're blood brothers. I've been taking care of you since the outbreak, the same way I did when you grew up. Anyway, stick with me and I'll make sure you have food on your plate every night. You're smiling, brother. Come on, I told you to stop laughing like that. Never mind. Today's not the day. I got some extra canned food earlier. Let's eat well tonight. Consider it consolation for not reaching Babylonia today. Alright, thanks, brother. Brother! Ah! What the hell are you doing? Get back here! The giant mechanoid's infected. We can barely contain it. I know, I designed it! It killed my brother, it crushed him! Calm down, the soldier was attacked on quicksand. He might still be alive. Did you say you designed it? Good, tell me its weaknesses. I'll take it down. Listen, you're going to run into more similar infected machines in the future. They're going to take a lot of lives. You can save them with your knowledge. I don't know who that soldier is to you, but your expression tells me that you feel like you are holding him back. But if you save him now, you can at least proudly declare to him that you were the one who saved him with your knowledge. You can prove to him that you aren't holding him back. Alright, I'll do it. Some people have no one left, and they're willing to die for others at any moment. Still, they keep going in with the memories of the loved ones they've lost. I've seen people who want to die. I've never seen someone who wants to die work so hard that they stay alive. Anyone who's joining a group has the desire to live, at the very least. Those who don't have long fallen by the side of the road. But there has never been someone like you who eats and sleeps like everyone else, but throws caution to the wind when there's danger. It's none of your business. That's just what my life is worth. Just send me next time if you want another suicide mission. Feel free to leave me behind if you don't have enough food to feed all the mouths. I'd love to take down a few more corrupted on my way to hell, though. I'm only following you folks to make sure that no one else ends up like the miserable person I am. Is that so? I remember you. You're the demolitionist we rescued from the mechanoid factory, aren't you? Your family was killed in that incident. There's no need to rub the salt in the wound, Captain Obvious. Save your breath if you're planning to lecture me with your inspirational speech. Everyone dies. No need to get all schmaltzy about it. Nah, that's your right. Sorry? Right? You can see your family again if you die. I understand why that would be preferable. On the other hand, no one here will remember your family if they're gone. Didn't you talk about how much you like the ocean life and the sea in the camp? You always asked your family to take you to the Copperfield Aquarium, and they only did it after you scored 100 in your exams a few times. You saw Copperfield that day and were moved by his vision. You said you would have been a zoologist if it weren't for the outbreak. Your family supported you and took you to all kinds of zoos, taking pictures, taking photos for all your visits. Copperfield? Yeah. Wasn't that the name of the guy in the mansion? They said something about an exhibit when they were at the mansion. Was it some type of zoo? What did he say? Didn't you talk about how much you like the ocean life and the sea in the camp? You always asked your family to take you to the Copperfield Aquarium. So Copperfield is an area or Copperfield a person? By his vision. Okay, so he owned like a zoo or an aquarium or something? Alright. Probably, anyway, it flew over my head. It's your choice to reunite with your family, but no one's going to remember any of this when you're dead. Will you pay that price to die alone? And your mother. She keeps going despite everything she has been through just to see your father again. That's about it. I can't blame Babylonia. Who could have guessed that my cutting-edge technology would become obsolete so quickly? I'm just glad that my husband made it to Babylonia with his architectural engineering research. Abandon us? No. I will never thought of it that way. Look at the world we live in. All that matters is that he's alive. But I still want to see him again. I still miss his voice, his face. I want to talk to him and ask him how he's doing. Is he working overnight that way he did? Is he taking care of himself? Has he made every day count? That would be enough. I don't ask for much. I just want to know how is he? I know it's a pipe dream. Warren and I can barely have a warm meal nowadays. How would we even? Is that so? Is that enough for you? Have you imagined surviving long enough to meet your husband again? Perhaps you could use your technology to save more people. People like your son. Look, everyone here has a reason to not give in. The moment I suggest surrendering to Babylonia, no. The moment I reveal even the slightest hint of complacence, everyone here has fought so hard to keep going, will not hesitate to take me down. What about you? What keeps you going? How long will you last if there's nothing to sustain you? I'm sorry, son. This isn't the golden age. We've seen enough blood and death on our way to where we are. Perhaps you're right. Don't relent, then. Don't give in until you can survive and find that thing that keeps you going. Before that, however, you have to first defeat your hunger. Warren's expressionless face is as impassive as ever, but Watanabe can see him clenching his fist before letting go. I understand. I'm sorry for questioning you like that. I'm glad you understand. Well then. Watanabe stands up and raises his voice. If there's anyone who thinks differently, like this boy here does, feel free to voice your thoughts. I will talk to every one of you, no matter how many of you there is. The tall guy there, Barley. You worked with the world government to become a lieutenant here after the power shortage. Leah there grew up in the desert. You didn't know about the outside world until the outbreak. And Chelsea. One by one, Watanabe recounts everyone's story and their journey to this place aloud. You've come here to live, to die, or to accomplish something you desire. Whatever the reason is, I want you to be one of us. My teammates behind me also came together for the different reasons, but we shared the same goal, to build our home on this planet away from the Babylonia. We fight against the punishing virus for the survival of humankind. Therefore, we need more teammates. You can leave and follow your heart like that boy, or bury your desire to survive. But if you join us, we will do our best to safeguard every base. Alright, and last one. Journey remembered and continued. He stops. A name suddenly comes to his mind. After the destruction of the corrupted Colossus, the remnant of the damaged camp is left where it was. The tattered tents are beyond repair, and the flattened plots and weapons no longer usable. They were once the tools people relied on to survive, but now they lie in the sand, waiting for the shifting dunes to bury them. But sand has already covered them before the day arrives. A boy squats down and skillfully digs up sand with his shovel before throwing it aside as he is searching for something on the ground. Warren. Hearing Watanabe, Warren answers without stopping shoveling. What is it? I'm here to apologize. I was being unfair back then. Oh, alright. Warren continues to dig after answering. Watanabe stands before him, patiently waiting. Before long, Warren gets impatient and speaks first. Aren't you going to ask me why I'm still here when everyone else has gathered at the camp? Wasn't planning to. I'm sure you have your reasons. You're not like other adults. At least you're more honest. Thanks. Are you willing to be more honest with me, then, Warren? That's a crafty way to put it. I've heard what doctors said. Do you want me to dig up more herbs, right? Herbs that are hard to find. Herbs that help with afflictions. Herbs that are nutritious ingredients. Herbs that do this. Herbs that do that. I was talking about your father. Warren freezes. Back then, you asked me how I knew I wouldn't betray myself. There was an adult who betrayed you in himself, wasn't there? What makes you say so? You speak like you know him. When I know nothing about you? Everyone has a past or secrets no one knows about. I apologize if I guessed wrong. I just don't want you to keep crying yourself to sleep every night because of your secret. I don't... Dad, what's happening out there? I'm scared. It's okay. Everything's okay, Warren. Dad's here. I will protect you. Here, let me stay with you. Just hold me when you sleep if you're afraid. Say something. You've been drinking alone since you received the notice from Babylonia. You're gonna ruin your body like that. You got chosen, didn't you? I know that's what's on your mind after these years together. It's okay, you can go. Don't worry about your son. I mean it. Don't worry about us. They have a shelter for scientists remaining on the surface. We'll have somewhere to stay. Don't worry. Where are you going, Dad? That's enough, Warren. Stop pulling your father's shirt. Dad is going to be away for a while. Isn't he staying with us? No. We'll meet again. We'll meet again one day. The wind carries a cold sand blowing past Watanabe and Warren. The grit stings the boy's eyes and cheeks. You're doing your best. You probably feel angry and hurt about your father's departure, but you probably also look forward to seeing him again, don't you? That is how you and your mother can support each other and survive until now. Warren bites his lips and stays silent until Watanabe takes out a handful of herbs. This is what you're talking about. It's called Dehirin Angelica. Teresa was allergic to Pexiditria barbaluta, but it is one of the main sources of calories in the desert. And you probably have learned a few things about botany from your father and know that Duran Angelica can prevent her allergy or allergic reactions. You also follow the forging team around until your shoes are all worn because you're trying to forge for this herb, aren't you? All I know is Mom feels better after eating some of this herb. I just want her to fall to sleep well. She could barely sleep in the camps we stayed in previously, and when she did, she would have terrible nightmares. Years of microcirculatory dysfunction caused by the allergy and lack of proper rest would be too much for any adult. But your mother continues to endure and survive. You are the reason why she has made it this far. You searched for a remedy for her, and you looked out for her, and you even dared to challenge a leader of the camp for her. Your ways are very direct, but you are brave, Warren. Good job. The boy covers his eyes. Lowering his head, he seems to be hiding his face from everyone else. By the way, it's quite sunny today, isn't it? It's easy to get dehydrated. Watanabe suddenly takes off his jacket and covers Warren's face with it. Warren immediately flings his arms around, trying to take the coat off, but Watanabe just holds him and makes sure he does not fall. The sun is so bright in the desert that you might not want to shine a light on the feelings you hide inside, but now you have something to cover you. Something covering you. You don't have to hide anymore. Watanabe can hear quiet sobbing coming from within his coat, and the blubbering intermittent but non-stop, as if years of tears needed to be silently released. Watanabe waits silently for a long time. He makes no attempt to comfort Warren, nor does he make any promise. He just puts his hand above Warren's head over the coat and waits for the sobbing to slowly end. It takes Warren a few minutes to finish crying. Watanabe removes his coat, and there's no trace of tears in Warren's eyes, just faint water stains. Enough time away from the sun, I assume? Yeah. Then you might want to tell your mother how you feel later. What? How can I? That's not my suggestion. A friend named Zachary recommended it. Hey, come over here. Right, coming. Laughing sheepishly, a soldier steps out from the shadow of the armed car. The weather's pretty good today, right, buddy? Don't slouch before children. Stand straight. Be a role model. Ah, right. Zachary rubs his face and collects himself upon Watanabe's remark, finally looking a little serious. A role model. I don't know how I feel about that. It's just, look, buddy. I just want to say a few words. You heard the boss earlier. I was the one who's been working for extra supplies. It's been so long since my brother fell unconscious. There are so many things I want to say that he will never hear. You see, my brother took care of me in the past, so I was embarrassed to say anything. Now that I've been taking care of him for a few years, I realize so much, but I can't tell him how I feel anymore. Soma was telling me that there are things you gotta say when the other person's still alive, right? No, wait, no, that's not right. My brother's not dead, so don't say it while the other person is still alive. Say it when you're still together, when you still have the chance to say it. Hearing the uncertainty in Zachary's voice, Watanabe elaborates. Zachary told me he wants to tell his brother that he's no longer holding him back, that they can support each other. When that time happens, Zachary's nervous laughter will stop, and it can be replaced with a proud smile. I want to see that smile on everyone's face. This camp only survives if everyone stays together and does what they do best. That includes you. You're not here because your mother's technology. Your understanding and insight into wild plants is a rare talent. It's incredibly useful gift, no matter where it comes from. With your gift, you should be telling your mother how you feel with pride. You should tell her that you've grown up now and that you're no longer holding her back. We can all lose our loved ones in the blink of an eye. Even when the world wasn't as terrible, people could still be far apart. If your mother lost you one day, she might be tormented by regrets and grief as she tried to find you, not knowing how you felt. So tell her, when you're still together, never hide how you feel. Right, that's right. What boss said. I understand. Warren nods, half understanding what Watanabe said. Hey, where did you go, Zachary? Come over here and help. Zachary shivers upon hearing Soma call his name. Okay. Zachary quickly runs off. Warren returns the coat on his head to Watanabe and bows before him, heading back to camp. They both have someone they're looking for. Phew. Finally by himself, Watanabe relaxes and stretches out his shoulders. Damn! That's a good fucking art. The midday sun has cooled down a little. The wind brings up another cloud of sand, blowing past Watanabe and moving his sleeves. Watanabe takes a step forward, pondering. Food, technology, military. We're finally taking the right first step to tackling all these problems. Being able to solve our food crisis will be a crucial step. To continue its development, we'll need to find our next partner. We also need to invest in engineering to restore its optimal environment. Alright, one step at a time, like we always do. We'll keep going until the day we thrive on this barren planet. Then we will remember everyone who has walked with us. We'll also need to give our group a name. Then, the Remembered? Doesn't sound right. Watanabe slows down. What should we call ourselves? Then he stops. That's it. The Forsaken. They don't even say it. I like that. Okay, that was a good story. He showed how good of a leader he was, how he got to where he is, everyone's struggle on the planet. Oh! Well, I wanted to use Watanabe. I guess I can now. That's cool. What the fuck is this? What do you want from me? Okay. Uh-huh. Is this just combat? I'm assuming it's just combat, right? Yeah, defeat corrupted. Right? Yeah, I think it's just combat. Okay, then I'll do this on my own time. Cool. So the next, I'll do the hidden story for chapter 4. Yeah, anyway. Time to do the chapter 4 stuff. Forgotten Sand. Or I think that's chapter 4's name. Anyway, Zack activation. What the hell does that mean? Yeah, I think this team is fine. Actually, no, it's not. Give me a second, because I won't lie to you. It's been like a day. So I want to make a new team. And basically, I grinded up a lot of these characters. I got a weapon for her. I mean, it's not the greatest, but, you know, same with her. Oh, don't question that. Just hand that over.
Better equipment is the first step to achieving my goal.
So, you know, yeah. What teams are you recommended to be with? I have no memories on her, by the way. That's great. What teams are you recommended to be with? I have none of these characters. Woo! A full S-rank team, huh? What are you, full physical? So, from what I've seen, it's always advised to just have characters with the same element. Or same type of affinities and shit. Well, anyway, she's full physical. And because she's full physical, you're also full. Well, no, you're not. You're not full physical, are you? I don't think you are. Yeah, you're like 20%. No, yeah, you're not physical at all. That's a terrible choice. She's full physical though. Yeah. So that's an attacker and a tank. Now I just need a healer who's full physical, which funny enough, I'm pretty sure it's you. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's the team, guys. So main here, chapter 4, the hidden. Go here. Go battle preparations. Team preset. Select, and then we make the team. She's the leader. I should have let her speak. She's the
Time
tank,
for some warm-up.
and she is the healer.
I'll keep trying my best.
Now, let me take you out and put you back in so I can actually hear what the fuck you said.
Understood. I'll do my best to protect everyone, at any cost.
Alright. Memories, fucking, I don't know, man. Anyway. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, these are not the same. Yeah, okay, so I have to change this to Edison. There we go. It's a memory set of all time. I don't care. I'm done. Anyway, this is the team. We're done. Overwrite. Yeah. And we'll name it. Fuck if I know. Anyway. Contains illegal characters. Whatever. Sure. Whatever. Over bro. Okay. So. Yeah.
I'll do my best to protect everyone, at any cost.
God, you're so powerful. Oh yeah, because I gave you all of Vera's stuff. Yeah, I gave her all of Vera's stuff. That's why she's so powerful. I guess technically I probably should give that to her, but like the healing doesn't really benefit her, which is why I don't want to give it to her. But more battle power. It's fine. I'm over it. Let's just go. Liv, did you succeed? Yes. Communication or connection established. The corruption status isn't severe. This big fella is quite amazing. If possible, we'll read part of his memories and try to find info on things. Rendering images. Let's go. So what? Are we playing as? What are they scanning? What were they fighting in this moment? I honestly don't remember. It was the big like construction vehicle thing, right? I think.
Follow orders and bring light to darkness.
Bring her light to darkness. Anyway, Commander, I need to scan Zach's. Okay, Zach, whatever that is. Zach's memory shell before attempting to repair him. Yeah, the mechanoid. I didn't know it had a name, but all right. The structure of the memory core. The structure of the memory shell is simple, but for some reason it isn't deeply infected. Let's investigate together. Okay. Now let's see if I remember how to use this girl. I think it was Bop. You just fucking blitz the shit out of them. Alright. Woo! The tag of the important record is the Operation Grand Retreat. Punishing virus has affected these data zones, and the virus illusions are impacting our data queries. Alright, so kill them. Yeet.
I'll protect everyone.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh my god. I've made some progress. All related data is found loading now. I just need to repair one section to start reading Zach's memories. Okay. I thought he was about to attack me. Beep. Okay, I thought I did that. Charge. What the fuck? Alright, alright. Perish. I just realized this is like a very techno theme. I kind of like the original more, with like chains and the power of light and shit.
As long as darkness still prevails, we will keep moving onward.
Thumbnail? That one like look where she's like has the fucking hat in her hand, she's like looking at the camera. I love that. That was really good. Emma. Okay, story's over. Zach, do you think the rabbit's right or the donkey's right? Zach thinks that. Milady, the time. Alright. Emma hopped off of Zach and landed right into the arms of the estate butler. Oh, she hopped off. I was about to say, is she disabled? But I'm assuming he just caught her, you know, so she doesn't fucking break her legs jumping off of that big-ass robot. Is this really the last day? Yes. From tomorrow onwards, Emma, you will have to live in a new home. Okay. Okay, damn! That was like really cool animation. Corrupted incoming. Emma, lost. Must protect Emma. Okay. I guess I'm just moving at this brisk pace. Go away. Indeed. And then I started firing. You actually attacked pretty fast. Bop. Bop. Must protect Emma. Go away. Bop. Okay. Bop. Am I firing? Mop. Mop. I love the design of this thing. It looks really cool. Especially like how it transformed when you got onto the stage. That shit was kind of based. Master, the corrupted have broken through the outer doors. Are the citizens all evacuated? They all have evacuated. And the defenses, all on? They are all on. But they would likely only last 40 minutes max. Very well. Then I will be leaving too. Wait. Miss Emily's signal appeared in the courtyard. Uh-oh. Did I say Emily? I meant Emma. God damn it. I'm assuming this girl's gonna fucking die. I mean, Copperfield's dead too, so I mean, you know. At least I think he's dead. Didn't they mention that he died? Like, wasn't his whole thing is that he wanted to like fulfill Copperfield's last wish or whatever? Well, I guess he doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't know if he's dead. Maybe he did escape. Clues of Emma's lost items. Boop, bop, boop, bop. Alright. Yeet. Yeet. Found Emma's items. Yeet. 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 Found Emma's items. Calculating. Completed. West Halls. Alright. Ugh. Emma, sit tight. Okay. Zack is strong. Stronger than the enemy. Zack will send Emma back to Copperfield.
Follow orders. And bring light to darkness.
Large-scale data corruption here. Leave it to me. But, okay. At the end of the post-pandemic age, corrupted controlled by the Punisher virus already had military production capabilities. Even with the comprehensive defense of this estate mansion, it could not hold against the overwhelming number of corrupted. Tragic. That was the situation they had to face. Well.
Here. Restoring or drop your bell of ignorance.
Woo! Alright. Alright. We dodge those.
Let me have one more stroke.
Okay, I thought I dodged that.
Drop your bell of ignorance.
Awesome.
As long as darkness still prevails, we will keep moving onward.
Beautiful. Next! Daddy! Without them, you'll never see your mom. Wait, whoa, what the fuck? Without them, you'll never see your mom or dad again. Well then, Master, milady, I wish you two a safe journey. Daddy, are Leon and Zack not coming with us? Emma, Babylonia entries limited. Do not worry, milady. Master has already made backups of our data. We will be with you through another form in Babylonia. But goodbye, Emma. Oh, that's fucking tragic. So you're telling me right now they're just... Because, I mean, you know, the whole recording data thing, there's always been the ethical problem of that, of like, well, like, if you copy your brain and put it in something else, the original thing you copied it from is still alive and will die. It's a whole teleportation, like, you know, phenomenon where, like, aren't you just, like, you're basically, your present self is dying and just be reconstructed in a new self that thinks that they didn't die. But anyway, it's Zach help, Emma and Copperfield retreat, and then now we kill. So like even if they make new copies in Babylonia, you know, it wouldn't be these copies, technically, or these specific ones. They would just have to stay on Earth and suffer. But I guess, you know, I can see Zach being like, well, as long as she's happy, I don't care. Or she's safe and happy. God damn it. What the fuck? What'd I just do? Huh? Maybe that was intentional? To like change scenes? I don't know. I'm so confused. Bop. Skibbity wop. Scoobity dop. How many drop? Alright. I don't know what that does. I guess it's like a shield? I don't know. Bop, 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 bop. I missed every single one. Alright. Skibbity. Skibbity toilet? I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, please. We just take those. You can't kill me. Bop, 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 boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. Alright. Yeah, okay, that's what that was then. This is a transition. Oh god, die. Every last one of you. Perish! Alright, alright. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. Alright, alright. I actually got that one, thank God. Boop. 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 Run, 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 run. Not really running, but you know, walking at a brisk pace. The estate butler watches as the last plane leaves the inner garden. Behind him, a horde of corrupted frames and already corrupted Zack. Well then, master, milady, I wish you two a safe journey. Damn. Imagine being abandoned like that, bro.
Follow orders and bring light to darkness.
We've reached the deepest part of the data. The record shows Zack has already been infected by this time. But somehow the infection was restricted and controlled at a certain level. Boop. Let's clear the virus. Illusions. Oh, fuck! Help! You bitch-ass nigga. I mean... I don't know how I did that. Okay. We dodge those? We dodge these? Alright. Okay.
Let me have one more stroke.
God damn it!
I'll protect everyone. I can do it.
Oh, okay. Zach, we are the only ones here left. I will take you to the static lock. I hope Master Copperfield research will work. Oh, he's fighting him to calm him down. Before that, I need to calm you down. I never thought we would end up like this. Okay. I guess I am playing from Zach's perspective, right? So, of course.
One more stroke.
Yeah, there you go.
Drop your veil of ignorance.
God damn it. Help! Help! Help!
Let our determination touch darkness.
Nah, I killed that nigga. Damn.
As long as darkness
Hero pose
still
too.
prevails, we will keep moving onward.
Okay. Oh, that's it. Alright then. Well then that's that. Next, we go into chapter 6. Is it Nanami? Is she fighting? Because this is a dagger. Is she fighting fucking Watanabe? Bro, I love this already. I'm so fucking excited. Yo, it's my girl. Ah, Ree. Yeah, I can't wait for that, bro. That's so fucking cool. But anyway, I think that's it for now. Any last words, Nanami?
Stop eating in front of Nanami. It makes me want to eat too.
You know, you say that, I'm actually fucking starving. So, I'm gonna go eat in front of you, Nanami. But yeah, until we meet again, dear friends.